education for 1,700 days.
Cyclones, nature's fury. Cyclones are powerful storms. They are a force of nature that demands our respect. These swirling masses of clouds and wind bring heavy rain, strong winds and high waves. Understanding cyclones is important for the safety of millions of people living in coastal regions. Cyclones are known by different names around the world: hurricanes in the Atlantic and Northeast Pacific, typhoons in the Northwest Pacific, and simply cyclones in the South Pacific and Indian Ocean. No matter the name, their impact is significant. The birth of a cyclone. Cyclones form over warm ocean waters near the equator. The process starts with warm, moist air rising from the ocean surface. This rising air creates an area of low pressure below. More warm, moist air is drawn in, fueling the system. As the warm air rises and cools, it condenses to form thunderclouds. The Earth's rotation causes the entire system to spin, giving the cyclone its characteristic spiral shape. Several key ingredients must be present for a cyclone to form, including warm sea surface temperatures above 26.5 degrees Celsius, atmospheric instability, high humidity, the Coriolis effect, a pre-existing weather disturbance, and low wind shear. Cyclone season. When the winds howl. Cyclones are most common during specific times of the year, known as cyclone seasons. These seasons vary depending on the region.
In the Northwest Pacific, where cyclones are called typhoons, the season typically runs from June to November. During these months, the ocean waters are warm enough to support cyclone development. The atmosphere is also more unstable, with conditions favorable for thunderstorms. These factors combine to create a breeding ground for powerful cyclones.
Out-of-season cyclones. A growing concern. While cyclones are most common during their respective seasons, they can occasionally form outside of these periods. These out-of-season cyclones can be particularly dangerous, as communities may be less prepared.
Factors like climate change may be contributing to an increase in out-of-season cyclones. As ocean temperatures rise, the window for cyclone development expands. This trend underscores the importance of year-round vigilance and preparedness in cyclone-prone regions.
Section 5, the Northwestern Pacific, a cyclone hotspot. The Northwestern Pacific Ocean is the most active cyclone basin on Earth.
It accounts for roughly 1/3 of all tropical cyclones globally each year. This region experiences a higher frequency of these powerful storms due to a combination of ideal atmospheric and oceanic conditions.
The warm waters of the Western Pacific, coupled with the Earth's rotation and prevailing wind patterns, create a fertile environment for cyclone development.
These storms pose a significant threat to the densely populated countries bordering the Pacific Ocean.
Section 6. Paths of destruction, tracking cyclones. Cyclones typically follow a path dictated by large-scale weather patterns.
In the Northwestern Pacific, typhoons often track westward or northwestward, influenced by the monsoon trough and the subtropical ridge.
This path often brings them into contact with land, impacting countries like the Philippines, China, Japan, Taiwan, and Vietnam. These storms bring with them a multitude of hazards, including strong winds, heavy rainfall, storm surges, and coastal flooding. Section 7. Historical fury typhoons that made history. The Northwestern Pacific has witnessed some of the most devastating cyclones in recorded history.
Typhoon Nina in 1975 stands as a stark reminder of the immense power of these storms. Nina, a relatively small but incredibly intense typhoon, devastated China, claiming the lives of over 229,000 people, mostly due to catastrophic flooding.
Another notable typhoon, Tip, in 1979, holds the record for the lowest barometric pressure ever recorded in a tropical cyclone, a testament to its immense strength. These historical events highlight the destructive potential of cyclones and the importance of preparedness. Section 8, Cyclone Data, Unveiling the Patterns. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center, or JTWC, is responsible for tracking and forecasting cyclones in the Northwestern Pacific.
Their data reveals valuable insights into the frequency, intensity, and paths of these storms. On average, the Northwestern Pacific experiences around 20 named tropical cyclones annually. These storms can range in intensity from minimal tropical storms to super typhoons, the equivalent of a Category 5 hurricane.
Understanding these patterns is crucial for effective disaster preparedness and response. Section 9, Understanding Cyclones, a Shared Responsibility. Cyclones are a powerful reminder of the forces of nature.
Understanding how these storms form, where they are most likely to occur, and the potential impact they can have is crucial for protecting lives and property. By studying historical data, tracking current storms, and improving forecasting models, we can strive to minimize the devastation caused by cyclones.
It is a shared responsibility to be informed, prepared, and resilient in the face of these powerful natural events.